Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The crowd rises for the national anthem of Sweden. They have thrown down the gauntlet with that anthem. Now to match it. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
So it's away we go then. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, this guy, Kulusevski, Peter, is another Swede of Balkan heritage, and that automatically raises excitement levels.
Great chance! He's delivered all right!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Sweden are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Goes looking wide. Koundé charging forward, the ball at his feet. Olise. Very nicely done. Decent chance! And he hits the net. Two, and we've barely begun here. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Cleared without complication. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Mbappe.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Chance for a shot! Yes! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
"3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Threads one in. He's in space and looking for options. Camavinga with... He gets big! Just needed better contact.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
It's a searching pass. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Upamecano. And Koundé. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Big header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
That's a good run down the left. Isaac. Lindelof. Dembele with the foul. Distributed tidily. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. And it's Hernandez. And he's in on goal! Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Olise is behind this one. This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. He's having a go! A whisker away from making it 4.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. And it's made its chance, surely! Oh, it's come loose. And now a sudden chance to counter. Isaac. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, good-looking ball. Isaac. Isaac showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Played down the flank. Olise looking to run onto it. Hernandez. Now, can they get him away? Dembele. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Lindelof. Elanga.
That's good play from him.
He is through here. He's on it. Can he get away? Smashing save. Really good save, that.
Sweden are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And he's quick to snatch it back. And we hit half-time. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
France absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
France have established themselves in a position of absolute supremacy. An action-packed 45 minutes, and they have raced into a 3-goal lead. So off we go once more. Now it's Isak. It's run loose here. Now there's a fine ball. There's no flag. In comes the corner. Dembele. France are looking to go forward now. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Tries to pass it through. Can he finish? It's in! They're back within reach! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Sweden give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Hernandez, looking to play him in. Now that's well seen too. Hernandez is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
He's got away. Upamecano, and that's really well manoeuvred. Elanga. Now this could be a chance. Pinged towards the front line.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Mbappe looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match, and at last their sense of danger has brought them to a possible solution.
And this is Dembele. Oh, tries a shot! Johansson gets it away. It's gone out for a throw-in. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Stood up well to him there. France perhaps contemplating their next change here. Can he get it through? Dembele providing an outlet on that flank. Lovely bit of skill. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever... Toué! And again! Sensational from Camavinga! About as smooth as it gets. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Camavinga and his razor-sharp best there.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
France making another change here.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
France blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. It's a really well-measured ball. France have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Cleared without hesitation.
Isak really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Camavinga, and it's Rabiot. The ball has bounced loose now. Lovely pass. And a chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 10.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Attention, changement.
Out to the right. Pass somewhat off target. That's a cute ball. And he's straight offside. Chouameni, Upamecano, Barcola. Oh, super ball. There's the shot. And the ball's come loose here. Goodmanson. Chouameni does well to get it back. Rabiot, who's set up one goal so far. Barcola.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And he cuts out the supply. And that's that. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
That's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. For the next 2 hours, nothing else matters. The calm before the storm will soon give way to tumult and to tempest. It's England against Scotland, the latest instalment in football's longest ongoing saga.
And there they are.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And we rise now for the English national anthem. It is the oldest, the most traditional rivalry in international football, Jim. It goes back as long as the game goes back.
This is always a game, Peter, that is played with great intensity and desire. Having many former teammates who took part, they always considered it a cardinal sin if they were to lose. And that spirit certainly hasn't changed, which should make this a totally gripping watch.
So it's away we go then. It's us or them. Always has been, always will be. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
I'm just so pleased that Andy Robertson here is finally getting the plaudits he deserves. When you consider the journey he's had from the lower tiers in Scottish football, he's become a real success story of hard graft and hunger, and you can really see that in his no-nonsense style. He's won with a very steely, determined streak.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. That has been cut short. Palmer. And it's Rice. Now it's Saka. He's got away. Robertson. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Now it's Adams. Gilmore. Yehi. McGinn. Palmer. Now it's Rice. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's picked his way through. He's found some chance, surely! Goal, England! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
England, after 18 minutes, number 7, Bukayo Saka.
England have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Saka. Lovely feet. And it's Rice. Look at the space here. Scotland were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
Looking for a runner. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now it's Palmer. Now it's Christie. Tries to play it through. And it's been played through. Great chance! Oh, and the keeper couldn't hold it. He has done it! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
But that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
England are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
It's a really well-measured ball. Now it's McGinn. He is through here! Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Christie. Rice. England do have a chance to counter here. Now it's Bellingham. He's looking wide. Foden in acres of space out wide. Nicked it back promptly. Now it's Foden. Lovely, now then. Christie. Gilmore. Gilmore really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
1 minute added time.
McTominay. Pass somewhat off target. And it's half-time here. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
England really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. England go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion.
And please welcome our lads to the field.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Bellingham. That's Kane. Bellingham receives it in a good position here. Bellingham. Palmer. Closing in on goal. Palmer! Priceless from Palmer! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And they are pulling clear here.
The goal scorer for England after 51 minutes is number 24.
England find a position of real strength now. That has ended up in no man's land. And that's gone loose. No, that's been intercepted. Christie.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
McTominay. Played out to the right. That's McGinn. Oh, that's neat. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And this is Kane. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Rice wins the duel this time.
The attendance for this match was 96,000.
Looking for the run. Always onto this. Chance for a shot! Oh, taken with style! A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
Number 10.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
So is this the start of a comeback? Yehi. And it's Lewis Skelly. Now it's Foden, and he's managed to get free. Lewis Skelly could try cutting inside here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Can he latch on to this? Oh, that's fabulous. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Gehi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Palmer. He's shifting through the gears here. Rice. Stood up well to him there. Gilmore.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He's in plenty of space here. Now it's Foden. Chance here to counter. Now, can they get him away? Cleared away. Now it's Adams. Now that looks a decent ball. And that has found him in acres of space. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Rice. Palmer. Nicely spread. Now it's Saka. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Gilmore. McTominay. Gilmore. Now McTominay. That has not gone well. Rice powering forward here. He's had it taken off him. Gilmore. He's through here. And he's certainly onside here. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Gehi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Palmer. And here's Kane. It's Kane! And with that, the final whistle. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers. Kane claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans. Everyone pumped. Takes me back.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And so we stand for the anthems. Well, that has got the juices flowing, and now this. So, Jim, would you say that this formation has become the norm in recent years?
Yeah, I think it's one that places the emphasis on your centre-forward, not just holding the ball up or finishing, but all the movement that happens around him, outside and inside the box. And he has to link up with that midfield and bring everybody into play, which ensures a more cohesive system.
And that gets things running. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, I'm a fan of this guy, Milos Kerkez, who I suspect will make himself a thorn in the opposition side.
Cristiano Ronaldo! He's missed, but not by that far.
Cristiano Ronaldo is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Tries to play it through. Kerkez has it in a wide position. He rises! Oh no, it's an own goal!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Hungary got some help from Lady Luck there. They all count.
Well, you can't ask for much better than that, Peter. Bang, bang, two in double quick time.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Bruno Fernandes. And it's Dalot. Here's Vitinha. Szoboszlai. Chance here to counter. Ruben Dias does well to get it back. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Great run on the overlap here. And it's Vitinha.
Portugal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Oh, that is a nice touch. Gonçalo Inácio. Pedro Neto. Bruno Fernandes. Portugal are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. And it's Vitinha. Has a shot! Shoots! They've done it! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
That has certainly made things interesting.
There's been a genuine flow to this game so far, but that might mark a major shift in momentum now.
Vitinha calmly anticipates. Inácio does really well there, strong defending. Diogo Dalot powering forward here. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Played out wide. Pedro Neto with the delivery.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Showing good feet. Real chance here. And it's Vitinha. He's gone for goal! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Nagy. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now, he's got space here. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Oh, what has happened here? Opts to play it back. Pedro Neto. Good feet, well played. Kirkes.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He's got away. And it's Kirkes. Pedro Neto. Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao tries looking up for options on the left. Bernardo Silva. Here's Vitinha.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de compensação.
Nagy. Oh, he's been caught napping! And the first half is done. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incidents and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time.
Vamos saudar os nossos rapazes com uma salva de palmas.
And that's the second half started.
Portugal clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. And it's been given away. Real chance! And for a moment, time stood still.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Soboslai goes short. Gets his head on it! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Nuno Mendes. Rafael Leao. Threads one in. Mendes gets into some space. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Vitinha. Here's Rafael Leao. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Out of play for a goal kick. Muscular approach does pay off here. Vitinha. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And it's Vitinha. Now, what about a counter-attack? In with the challenge. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Not the most accurate pass. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, it looks like they just want to introduce a new focal point to the attack.
Nagy deftly out wide. Soboslai plays a sharp little ball here. Nuno Mendes. Rafael Leao. Bernardo Silva. And it's Vitinha. Out towards the flank. Bruno Fernandes. And Mendes. That is lovely. And this is Ronaldo. Chance for a shot! Goal! Portugal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 8.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Nagy. Great vision. Oh, well measured.
Portugal surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, that's a key interception. Nicely weighted ball. That's a nicely shaped ball. A lot of space there. Shot a goal! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. So close to drawing level.
Well, that's the response the crowd were looking for, Peter, and it's applause all round us here.
Vamos dar lugar a uma substituição.
Hungary really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Portugal close now to seeing this one through to the end. And he's forced to go back. Portugal clearly now in lead preservation mode. Rafael Leao looking to play him in.
3 minutos de compensação.
No, that's been intercepted.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Ford shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And here's Bernardo Silva. Oh, that's neat. And it's Maxwell Felix! Oh, taken with style. 2 ahead, late in the day. Game over, surely. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
And time is up. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Cristiano Ronaldo claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Well, from behind, Jim, that is some win, isn't it?
They've taken advantage of some complacency, Peter, but if you're offered a chance to do that, then you've got to be ready to pounce.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.